Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to being in our Trinity space on video. I'm so excited to be here with our pastoral staff, and I have missed being able to put things in my basket, and today I got to pick up my basket and put my things in it just so that we could have a more normal time together, and that is such a blessing from God. We've been talking about what it means to be resurrected people, which means that we feel the life and joy and goodness of God even when stuff is hard or chaotic or we're feeling big, sad, or angry feelings. But one of the places that God gives us the most hope and joy, if we know how to look for it, is in our Bible. Now, this is my Bible. You can tell it's beaten up. It's been a lot of places. It's holding a lot of really important letters that I've received from people that love me. And I'll have to admit, I have been going to my Bible a lot because there's so much in here that helps me know who God is, that God is still with me and present. But there's some other things in the Bible that I do skip over. Did you know that when you're reading the Bible, you can skip some things? It's true. Because there are things in the Bible that sometimes make us feel scared. There's really intense stories about battles and taking over land, and sometimes there's just long genealogies that say, like, this person was the son of this person was the son of this person, and it goes on and on and on, and sometimes that isn't helpful to us as spiritual people, and that's okay, because there is a ton in here that if we know where to look for it, we can find real hope and joy in the midst of a time that feels empty or even a little bit dead, right? Now, this is a little bit like this book. This is a textbook. It's a Spanish 1 textbook from when I took this class a long time ago. And we can think about it a little bit like the Bible. That if you have had a textbook before and a teacher that helps you read out of a book, you know that not every single thing in your textbook is helpful. Like in this one, I may never have to know how to say butter in Spanish. That may never come up, right? But there are some really important things in here, like how to ask where the restroom is, right, if you're visiting, or to be able to say your name, or to be able to tell someone a phone number if you're lost and you need to get home. There's some really important things in here, and there are some things I may never use. And my Spanish teacher was really good at helping me pick out what was the most important if I was dropped in a situation where I needed to speak Spanish really fast. Now, Jesus, I don't know if you think about Jesus this way, but he was a teacher. In fact, he was a rabbi. And back when they were training rabbis when Jesus was alive, rabbis had to know the scripture from forward to backward and have it completely memorized. So even though Jesus is God and knows everything that God would say, Jesus still thinks that the Bible is important. And that's how we know that reading the Bible is important. And what Jesus teaches us is that even if you know all the things that are in the Bible, the most important things are about love, loving our neighbor, and knowing who God is in the midst of hard times. You are invited this week that if you have a big Bible like Miss Ellen's or a children's Bible, to go in and read for yourself, to go see what Jesus is talking about, because that is where our hope and joy come from, are the stories and the ways that the Bible, just like our textbook, has kept us all on the same page for a long, long time. Thanks be to God.